Hello, everyone. This is Renee Cobb and Adam Banks, and welcome to Overtones Live.
You need some time alone. Are you out of your mind? Are we gonna sink or float? You are so mean. Do you even enjoy me? Short to spend it, concentrating on an intervention. There's plenty of things around you that'll brighten your mood. Don't worry about my drinking, it would still exist without you. Jack Daniels, if you can hear me, another ride with you. I'll go on another ride with you. I'll go on another ride with you. Go on another ride with you. I'll go on another ride with you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to all of our listeners this evening as we are coming to you live from Radio Lex Studios at Greyline Station for a very special collaboration episode of Overtones Live and Off the Cuff with Adam Banks in a series we like to call Over the Banks. So first of all, please join me in welcoming Adam Banks to Overtones Live.
Hey, thank you guys so much, and thank you, Renee. We are working in concert this evening to bring you Overtones' annual Lexington Music Awards preview show, which we will be doing in a series of 4 episodes on both of our shows. The Lexington Music Awards will be held on March the 9th, 2025 at the Singletary Center for the Arts. And folks, we have a packed house in the studio this evening with all of the nominees for Album of the Year and Song of the Year categories.
Yeah, so let's first congratulate all of you with a round of applause. Woo! Yeah. And let's congratulate Radio Lex on their nomination in the Critics' Choice category, and also to Adam, who has been nominated not in 1, but 2 categories for DJ of the Year and Music Company of the Year for his podcast, Over the Banks. Congratulations, Adam.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So, Adam, as we open the show this evening with one of those nominated songs, Another Ride by Andrew Moore and Hooch, and we will hear more from Andrew in just a moment. But how about we bring you our Kentucky starting lineup for the show this evening? First up, our Album of the Year nominees. Please join us in a warm welcome with Andrew Moore and Hooch, Melissa Deaton, Cody Lee Meese, and Small Steps. Woo!
And Renee, we also are so honored to have the nominees for Song of the Year in the studio today. Please give it up for Unky Bones, Jeremy Zeller, Trey Bryant, and Todd Campbell.
Yeah. What a great show. So, Adam, we have a lot of music to play and a lot of incredible artists to talk to, so let's get this musical party started. And speaking of parties, let's start one with the only female in the set of nominations for this year's album and song years. She's having a birthday today, so happy birthday to Melissa Deaton.
Happy birthday!
Melissa, Happy birthday. I'm doing a swivel chair here. Your album, The Show, put on quite a show as the Americana genre winner at the Josie Music Awards at the Grand Ole Opry last fall, which you had to miss because your daughter had a recital and she was doing wonderful mother duty that night. But you'll be present, right, on March 9th at the Singletary Center. What are you most looking forward to at this year's Lexi's?
Well, it's just really exciting to see all of your fellow music friends all in one place and be able to celebrate each other. And yeah, it's just like a great reunion, so I'm really excited about it.
Melissa, also, you had a new release drop on Valentine's Day last week, and we are going to premiere that song on Over the Banks this evening. What has been the best, or what has this past year been like for you to experience success with your music and also life as an artist?
Well, I am very excited about just all the accomplishments I've made. I've worked really hard, and to see it come together and you get recognized, it's very inspirational. It makes you want to keep going and try harder, and it makes you want to keep creating. So, yeah, it's very exciting.
Well, we're very excited for you.
Thank you.
We're also, Adam, we're very excited about this new release.
Yes, we are.
So, again, her album that is nominated for the Lexi Music Award was the winner at Josie Music Awards Americana. And we're so proud of you, Melissa, and happy for you for that. But since we've got this wonderful single that dropped actually on Valentine's Day, we're going to hear the song Wasted. And we're going to follow that by Cody Lee Meese's nominated song, Susanna, from his nominated album called Love Ain't Worth the Trouble.
So we got a double header. I like that.
Yeah, so wait till you hear this song from Melissa, everyone. Let's give Melissa a round of applause.
Thank you so much.
Gave you my love, my time, and then you didn't even try. My heart, my pride, you lied. Gave you my tears, my trust, and then that one so dangerous. My youth, my thoughts, my love. So wasted, 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 wasted. On you, on you. Wasted, wasted, wasted. On you. Gave you my forgiveness, and all I got was ugliness. My devotion got none. Gave you my dignity, and man, I wish that I had seen before. My loyalty was wasted, 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 wasted. Did you really think that my love is blind? Well, baby,
Colorado. And them spaghetti western skies, I'll just drag my ass back home. 'Cause all this me alone, it just makes me wanna die. Oh, Susanna, can't you hear me? I'm calling on the phone, but you ain't picking up, and it makes me think you ain't alone. Susanna, I'm just begging you that I'm wrong. I'm on my way back through Missouri, by way of Oklahoma. Got some stops I gotta make, got some shots I gotta take, and I gotta take them on my own. And then it's back home to Kentucky, so I can go back to Cussing Hills. Them flatlands call me wrong, running's all I've ever known, and you make me wanna come home still. Oh, Susanna, can't you hear me? I'm calling on the phone, but you ain't picking up, and it makes me think you ain't alone. Susanna, I'm just begging you that I'm wrong. Oh, Susanna, can't you hear me? I'm calling on the phone, but you ain't picking up, and it makes me think you ain't alone. Susanna, I'm just begging you that I'm wrong. That I'm wrong.
And folks, that was Melissa Deaton with her new release Wasted, and that was followed by Cody Lee Meese, original song Susanna. Let's congratulate Cody Lee and also Melissa on their wonderful success in the past year. And we are also just very excited to hear that Cody Lee Meese is on the nomination list, and he's had such a tremendous year as well.
He's also had a tremendous year on the road with Jelly Roll this summer, too. So it's been a really great experience for him. He's going to be with us in a couple of weeks, so we're going to have to tell him to tell us all about that. But his album is Love Ain't Worth the Trouble, and that was a selection off of the album. And, Adam, we're moving and shaking here on Overtones Live, coming to you from the Radio Lex studios this evening, live on the air. And once again, we are playing musical genre chairs with a first-time nominee tonight for Album of the Year. Please welcome to the show, in what I believe might be our first punk band on the show, yeah. Small Steps. Let's give it up for Small Steps, everybody. First of all, can I have you all introduce yourself? You have your full band here. So let's start over here with you, and we're just going to swing this microphone around.
I'm Jeremiah. I play guitar and sing.
Okay.
I'm John. I play guitar, and I'm the riff master.
Okay.
I'm Cody Witt, and I play drums.
Okay, excellent.
My name is Justin, and I play bass.
Oh, outstanding. Thank you all for being here. We're just so pleased to see
Thanks
you.
for having us.
What does it mean for you to be nominated in this year's Lexi Music Awards? They're pointing to
I guess
you,
I'm
Jeremiah.
taking over. So it's an honor. We've been around for a couple of years now in Lexington, so to be able to get nominated in 2 categories, Best Punk Band as well as Album of the Year, is pretty rad. We're pretty excited about it. So honored to be here.
Well, outstanding. Could one of you all tell me about your name of your band, Small Steps? It's always interesting for me to hear how this evolves and surfaces.
Actually, whenever we were trying to write lyrics and find the overall theme of what this project was going to be about, it was a lot about recovery, and found in the fourth step of getting out of depression was small steps.
Well, outstanding. And again, we're so glad you're here. What song are we going to be able to hear off of this album?
I think we gave you Falling Down, if I'm not
Yes.
mistaken. So,
Yes.
yeah, this is a track off our album that's for Album of the Year, Breakthroughs and Breakdowns. So,
Well, that's great.
What
Let's
are-
give
what
it
are
up
we waiting
Small
for?
Steps. Yeah, what are we waiting for?
yeah. Thanks again
Get
for
it,
having
Adam.
us. Thank you.
Got a craving for some emptiness and pain. They say it all works out, whoa, but it's all in vain. You say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how I get myself through all of this. You say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how I need to keep pressing on, 'cause I'm right where I belong. This growth's expanding now, whoa, and it's not in vain. You say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how I get myself through all of this. You say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how you say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how I get myself through all of this. You say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how I get myself through all of this. You say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how I get myself through all of it. You say you don't need me now, but I'm trying to figure out how.
Everyone, that was the band Small Steps with Falling Down, and they have a lot of songs that are fan faves, most notably One Man Wolf Pack. So we want to invite you formally to check out their music on all the platforms. Thanks for making the trip into the studio tonight, guys.
Wow, that woke us up, didn't it, Adam?
It sure did.
So, Adam, our final nominee to showcase this evening for Album of the Year, at least, is one of my favorite albums released last year, probably in my whole life. And Warren and I had the honor of attending the album release concert at Jeff Ruby's in Lexington last fall. And this is a showplace for Andrew Moore and Hooch's band every weekend. And you get to see Andrew play that big blue piano, which is just, how do you feel about playing that big blue piano?
I feel good if they let it's fake. It's fake. I break the strings on the real one, so
I've
they
heard
kick me
rumors.
off of it, yeah.
We've heard rumors.
What do you mean it's fake? I'm confused. Like it's
I'm playing a keyboard. I played the real,
It looks
real
like he's
piano, and
playing.
I was breaking strings every
Wow.
weekend.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Cut you off.
We've heard rumors, but how about that? You can break strings on
can. You gotta-
that baby grand. Who knew?
Hammer hands.
I didn't realize that you had to be sensitive
Yes.
with that because Andrew bangs
He's
on that
very
piano.
powerful, yes.
he does.
So, Andrew, we're so glad to see you here. This artist took home big honors at the 2024 Hollywood Independent Music Awards. Awards and the Josie Music Awards. Andrew, what has this year been like for you and your band?
It's been incredible. We started off making our own music for the first time, and we only had a few songs out by the time those award shows came along last year, and we won at the Josies, like you said, and the Hollywood Independent Music Awards, and we're very, very blessed, and we're very, very thankful.
Which you almost didn't go to.
Yeah, Andrew almost didn't go
Thanks
to,
to
and
you.
I put the high pressure because I'm just like,
Thanks
how are you
to
going
you
to
guys,
feel
we
if
did
you
go,
win?
yeah.
He's like, I'm not going to win. And the very first category they called was blues. Andrew Moore and Hooch.
Seriously, that was the first one? That's awesome, dude.
I gotta add this. So we walked into the Hollywood place real quick. When we walked right in there, awestruck. Never been to Hollywood in my life, anyways. But our song was playing over the loudspeakers right when we walked in. Yeah,
Yes.
It was like, holy cow.
Yes.
Yeah. Really cool.
And it was wonderful. We
Surreal.
had 12 Kentucky nominees at the Hollywood Independent Music Awards.
Hollywood is just one of those places that it just gives you, it's like the town of hope. I love it. It's kind of just fascinating. So, Andrew, you've been to several award shows, obviously, won several awards. You're going back to an award show in just a couple of weeks, the Lexis. Is there anything new that you're looking forward to this year at the Lexis more than ever?
Really, the Album of the Year nomination thing is awesome for us because it's our debut album. We've never done this. So for that to be nominated for Album of the Year, once again, we're just very, very blessed. We feel very lucky and very thankful towards everybody that's been with us on the ride, and we're excited.
Well, we're taking another ride with Andrew this evening. Andrew's song that we showcased at the opening of the show has become somewhat of an anthem for us here at Overtones. We're grateful for that song,
Thank you
Andrew.
very much.
So we're going to take another ride on this album, though, and it's called Artist of the Moon, and I've picked out one of my favorites from this album. It's hard to pick out a favorite, Adam. They're all just fantastic.
They're all great.
But I love Tyrant. This is the one that he won the Blues Award for out in Hollywood. A great ballad. So congratulations to Andrew and the band. And here's Andrew Moore and Hooch with Tyrant, the winner of Hollywood Independent Music Awards in the blues category. Woo!
Tyrants are tearing me down, stripping me off the bone. I've heard that I'm a good man, but it's drowned out by why aren't you home? And something's got to give. I leave work and I never come home. Soon as I walk through that door, my trial begins and I go numb. Tyrant, please ungrit your teeth. Tyrant, stay away from me. I need you to chill. Oh, I need some peace. Tyrant, I'm begging you, please. Quit rolling over me. Tyrants are wearing me out. I'm trying my best for you. How could you ever have loved me when I'm feeling so blue? Maybe if I pull down the stars and the moon just to offer to you, you may show me a smile, second or two. Power and peace unreach your teeth. Tire and stay away from me. I need you to chill. Oh, I need some peace. Tire and I'm begging you, please. Quit rolling over me. Good Lord, lady. Unhand me. Good Lord, lady. What you've done to me. Tyrant breeze ungrit your teeth. Tyrant stay away from me. Needed a chill. Oh, I need some peace. Tyrant, I'm begging you, please. Oh, quit rolling over me.
Okay, folks, we have just completed a segment celebrating Album of the Year nominations, and Renee, in the spirit of packing it in like we usually do, let's proceed seamlessly to the next area of focus for this first installment of the Lexington Music Awards preview show for 2025.
Yes, we do pack it all in, don't we?
We do.
We make up these shows, and it's just like, how are we ever going to get through this? But we magically do, don't we?
We certainly do.
So it's so great to work with you, Adam. And I will mention to our listeners that just tuned in that Adam is also a 2-time nominee this year for Lexi. So let's give it up for Adam one more time. We're going to dive right into this with our first nominated song for Song of the Year, and we're going to hear it first, and then we're going to talk to the artist second. But first, please give it up for Lexington's Unky Bones with his song Daywalker.
Backstroke, tan skin, I'm stuck inside the lines. She'll tell you that you're winning, then leave you in a dead end. She likes to play the villain, but there's beauty in her lies. Daywalker, late night sweet talker, you're the reason that I cannot close my eyes. Daywalker, midnight dream stalker, I am running out of places I can hide. She can drive the getaway car, and she can drive me out past the stars. Every time you compromise, she leaves you in the dark. And she got love like you've never seen, caught up until you turn green. Nothing that good can ever go free. Daywalker, late night sweet talker, you're the reason that I cannot close my eyes.
That's a great ending.
That was Unky Bones. I was on the air the whole time. I just couldn't hear myself through my headphones. But welcome, Unky, to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, you have been a guest on both Overtones Live and Off the Cuff in the past, and you are also a previous winner at the Lexis in the singer-songwriter category. What do you want your audience to know about this song, Daywalker?
We wrote this song, me and my producer, shout out Austin Jones. He's also nominated this year. So
Great
we wrote
producer.
this about, facts. We wrote this actually about social media and about how it can kind of be like draining. Like I feel like I was in a space where I was too wrapped up in the numbers. I was too wrapped up in like what people think, like public perception. And so the Daywalker is kind of just like this amalgamation of like the way that it can kind of almost be like a succubus in the sense of like it takes all your energy and all your life from you. So that's just kind of a little message about that, about how you can try to overcome it, you know.
I like that. It is like if you were to describe your sound, one guy said it sounded very vibey. How would you describe it?
Yeah, I think vibey's good. Yeah, all the bios on all my social medias say that it's like a Tamagotchi and a motorcycle had a baby. I feel like that's how I describe it. It's like I like the girly side of it, but also like electric guitars and like raspy vocals. So you know.
I like how you say it's
Sounds
a
very
girly.
retro too.
Yeah.
Very, very 70s. There's a little bit of element of 70s.
Yeah, there's a little vintage in there too. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Adam, you remember last year when my first words on stage, when we won the music company last year, I said TJ Maxx clearance rack, Betsy Johnson, and Timu.
Yeah.
Because everyone before was asking where I got my outfit. So I have to ask Unky. He always brings the fashion to the red carpet at the Lexi Awards. Who are you going to be wearing this year?
Sheen. I don't know if you all have heard of.
Absolutely.
I've heard of them. They're very, highbrow fashion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like Timu's sister, isn't it? It's a fashion sister.
I wish people could see him right now. I know we're on the radio.
Well, we'll have the video later.
Look at the pictures.
Yes.
Go to
So you all
Overtones
know I'm
Live.
in one of those like big blow up sumo wrestler costumes.
Oh,
For anybody that can't see me.
I love it. But what are you looking forward to the most, or who are you looking most forward to seeing at this year's Lexi?
Honestly, just
Awards?
like, all my buddies. I feel like I always meet some new people every year that I get to network with and get up with. So I don't know, I just like hanging out with my friends and dressing up. Honestly, that's kind of
I love it. Well, I'm particularly fond. I love the pink suit that you wore. I believe it was like maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah,
but I've still got
the
pictures
pink
from that. And you and Brad Higgins were just tearing it up on the fashion. That's what's really fun about this whole thing too. Don't you agree, Melissa?
Oh, yeah.
It's always fun to see what's going on. But thank you so much for being with us here
of
on
course. Thank y'all for
Overtones.
having
Let's
me.
give it up for Unky Bones, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, up next, let's hear from Jeremy Zeller, who is nominated for the song It's Hard to Be Young. And wow, Jeremy, there are no truer words than that right there. I mean, seriously.
It's hard to be anything, isn't it?
It is. I don't even know what age of being young is the hardest. It's all hard. But let's give Jeremy a congratulatory
Yay, Jeremy.
round of applause, ladies
Way
and
to go,
gentlemen.
Jeremy.
Thank you.
Jeremy, you were the big winner at last year's Lexis, and the potential exists for that to happen in a repeat year for you. Well, like you call it the Chief Pete, what would it be, the Zeller Pete? Or
Yeah, we got to go up to the fives this year.
Yeah, so just tell us what categories you are nominated in this year at the Lexis.
I believe, Song of the Year, which is the one I'm here to hang out with about, which is It's Hard to Be Young. It's a song I wrote for my son. Hopefully we'll talk about that a little bit more. Male Vocal of the Year, Americana Folk Act of the Year, Critics' Choice Award, and a Songwriter Award?
Yes, singer-songwriter.
Singer-songwriter.
Yes,
Thank you. Sorry. Yeah.
And you're sitting next to the one that won it a couple of years ago.
Yeah, right on, man. Yeah, I just met Unky tonight. This is
that's
cool.
awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very,
Jeremy,
very cool.
You have, and I just wanted to comment on this because I feel Jeremy has strategically engaged the Lexington Awards and the Appies and the Josies as a way to network and to meet people, right? In the years prior to even your nominations.
Well, it really all was just last year. It kind of all just happened. I don't even know how for sure it did, but it did. And so, momentum is something that, I try to celebrate whenever I can. And
Yes.
so that's taken me into this year, and looking forward to dropping some really good music this year. For
I
sure.
love the messages because in this whole story, because artists, it's so important for you to know this. We seldom get an opportunity where so many friends and fellow artists are in the same room at the same time. And Jeremy, in light of that, what are you most looking forward to this year at the awards?
I think this.
This,
This,
yeah.
literally, like sitting in a room with some people I've never met before, experiencing some new music, and meeting hopefully new friends and people that we can actually do business
Yeah.
with together as artists. We're all trying to build community together. So I'm also looking forward to the event itself. Just a night. It's cool. It's on a Sunday, so we can all kind of
Yes.
just peel back and just come
Great
in there,
idea,
be
right?
off,
The Josies are on a Sunday too,
yeah.
and it's a great idea
Yeah.
because you don't have as many gigs to compete with. And
No, it's a
you
better,
know.
it's a cool vibe too.
Absolutely. And
Yeah. The after party, of course, being able to hang out even more and just, hug people. It's always fun.
we're so thankful you're here this evening.
Thank you.
We're going to hear this Lexi nominee for Song of the Year, It's Hard to Be Young. And before we do that, what do you want us to know about this song?
This song, it's a golly, there's so much to this song. It's a song I wrote for my son, ultimately, at the beginning of my own, maybe even the end of my own healing journey. This song came out in a way where every line means something to me and him, means something to my kids and I. And it's just kind of, it's a brief picture of some important parts of my life that I get to share with my son, and all the lessons included. So I'm also a storyteller live, so it helps to be able to refer to your songs, and my songs are my journals or my prayers to the Lord. So so it's cool to be able to take something that I created for him and celebrate it with you all. So thank
Well,
you.
that's fantastic.
I love that message.
So we're going to hear this song, and thanks for letting us hear about this song, Jeremy.
you.
And after that, we're also going to hear "Up to No Good," which is by Todd Campbell. He's ill and cannot be with us tonight.
Another
So
doubleheader.
double header.
Wildcat.
So
Love
let's
y'all,
give it up
Wildcat.
for the success of Jeremy Zeller and for Todd Campbell.
It's hard to be young in a world that is made of stone, and the battles we won, killing the cat in the cradle, we're willing and able, we overcome the parts of our sum, the wholeness of one. It's hard to be young. And I've been past the Hollywood sign, and I like to just fine, I'll adjust the car radio just how you like it, whatever, come back for me. I don't know how I'm supposed to be nice to your friends and your family first. That's what's always been taught to me, but it got me to where I never thought that I could ever be. Careful what you put in your head, son. I love you this much, and I know that it's hard to be young. It's so hard to be young. And I've been past the Hollywood sign, and I like to just fine, I'll adjust the car radio just how you like it, whatever, come back for me. I don't know how I'm supposed to be nice to your friends and your family first. That's what's always been taught to me, but it got me to where I never thought that I could ever be. Careful what you put in your head, son. I love you this much, and I know it's hard to be young. It's hard to be young. long as you're with me, girl, everything's gonna be alright. Cold beer and a shot glass, bottles running dry. Memory haunts me every single night. You told me exactly where I stand, so far from where I began. I know right where I belong, back where everything went wrong. I'd turn back the hands of time, only if you would write you another line, only if I could. The things you taught me, they never fit just right. Day late and a dollar short, but I finally see the light. You told me exactly where I stand, so far from where I began. I know right where I belong, back where everything went wrong. Memories on a back porch, way out in the woods. Bottle of whiskey got me up to no good.
Folks, that was It's Hard to Be Young by Jeremy Zeller, followed by Up to No Good by Todd Campbell, both nominees for Song of the Year. Congratulations to you both.
So, Adam, last but certainly not least, by any means, we have another first-timer on the show. So let's hear it next for Trey Bryant.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Trey, your nominated song, I love this, is Make It to Nashville. Seems like a great way to kind of end the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like you've already done that several times, right?
Yeah. We spend a decent amount of time down there.
Yeah, appearing at several Nashville spots, even the Nashville home of Overtones Live at Nash House Southern Spoon and Saloon, and he's just told me that he's played drums for Zach Hart, correct?
Yeah, I did.
That's just fantastic. You learn something new every day.
You really
right?
do, yeah.
But your fans had you make it to Lexington recently, just last weekend, for the world famous and iconic Austin City Saloon. Talk to us about what that's like playing there.
Man, Austin City, Corbin, and Lexington have both become kind of our home venue, which has been awesome. They treat us like family down there, and we love it. It's a late night every time we play there, but it's always worth it.
Well, Austin City is a vibe. I once heard a little story that's what the bar Toby Keith was singing about. I actually heard that the I Love This Bar song was about Austin City. So the fact that you are performing there is just tells you where you're at in this game of your career.
Yeah, we love playing down there. It's Austin, in Lexington, and Josh down in Corbin. They just bring us in and treat us like family, and the fans are always great, and the environment's awesome, and we just love it.
Yes, and another former home of Overtones Live as well. So each season we've kind of been in a different venue, and that's one of the places we started right after the pandemic lifts.
Oh, that's a gigantic.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows Austin City Saloon in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just for you that don't, it's the home of where Greg Austin actually was the namesake of that venue and was the owner at one time. And of course, we've had John Michael Montgomery moved in there as the house band when the Greg Austin band went on tour.
Really?
And then Montgomery Gentry moved in whenever John Michael Montgomery went on tour. So there's a long history. Toby's been there. I believe Luke Bryan, I've seen pictures of Luke Bryan there as well. So there's been a lot of people grace that beautiful stage.
You're in good company, my friend.
Yeah. Well, we are so glad. Let's talk about you, and let's talk about how do you feel being a nominee this year?
Man, it was a whirlwind to get nominated for anything, let alone 3 different categories for my first year at the Lexington Music Awards. So I'm very excited, very humbled to be nominated and be able to attend the event.
What are you looking forward most to, or who are you looking forward to seeing? Or you can answer both those questions.
Man, I'm very excited to network, to get in there, meet new people. I've already done some of that tonight with the nominees for Album and Song of the Year. And my bass player and guitarist are also nominated for their respective instruments.
Very cool.
And so I'm excited to get the band together, get in there. Whether we take home hardware or not, I'm excited to get in and be able to just talk with people and connect with people. And it's going to be a great night. And the after party.
Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely.
I didn't know there was an after party.
Oh, yeah. You missed it last year, I believe, because you had a guest come with you, remember?
That's right.
And I was trying to hijack you out
yes,
there, but
yes, I forgot.
Too well, but yeah, Adam's like Warren and our's date.
I'll go this year. Yeah.
Award shows. Yeah, you should go this year.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun, and that's at Goodwood, by the way, after the event, which is going to be at the Singletary Center, and that is also the home of where Warren and I graduated. Did my senior recital right on that stage, and it's just really wild. It's going to be wild to be in there.
That's going to be an emotional just time to be in there for you both.
Yeah, and we still have to learn about who the performers are, which is really exciting coming up, and also Lifetime Achievement, which I understand will be announced pretty soon. So David could not be here with us, but we're hopeful that we can get David McLean in here for one of these shows too. But let's hear this amazing song with a great theme, Make It to Nashville by Trey Bryant.
Got $1 to my name, 'cause every time I ever saved turns the gas in my tank, and I can't help but think I'm crazy for chasing this dream. Gold records in the living room, man, it couldn't come too soon. Every stop on the way, it just looks the same. Till I make it to Nashville, the air's alive with the sound of a steel string. Covers for cash fields, like I'm living a damn good dream. Beer and whiskey flow like milk and honey, while I'm walking down streets of gold. I don't want to wake up, no I don't, till I make it to Nashville. I'm gonna kick it into overdrive, gonna rock this town all night. Same old guitar, but my name's on the bar when I make it to Nashville. The air's alive with the sound of the steel string. Covers for cash fields, like I'm living a damn good dream. Beer and whiskey flow like milk and honey, while I'm walking down streets of gold. I don't want to wake up, no I don't. Nashville.
give it up for Trey Bryan, everybody. That was absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
We're going to just do kind of a real, what Adam calls around the horn, I guess, because last year we asked a lot of artists about how would they describe their 2024. So we're at the beginning of 2025, and I just wanted to go round robin here and have everybody talk about how would you describe what your goals are for the year 2025. And Melissa, I'm just going to swing it over here. She's like, I've been looking this up all during the song. Melissa, what are your thoughts about what would be a good catchphrase or a word that describes you in 2025?
I think that what I'm going for in 2025 is growth. I really want to I want to grow in my songwriting. I want to grow in my networking, and I just want to grow as a person and continue to become, better. And it's you're never complete. You never finish. You always want to reach that next level. So
I love that. It's continuous learning.
Right.
That's a gift, and that's a goal too. Adam, I'm going to put the camera on you, and he's also got his phone out. He's like, I'm going to Google words for 2025.
Shoot. So something like a goal, a word goal.
Or it's something that you're nominated this year, and you just had a show on acceptance speeches, which I thought was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, did you like that?
I did.
Did you like it?
He was pondering his acceptance speech, actually.
Yes, what it was. A goal for this year, I guess, will be to be more open-minded to the creative envelope of my show. Like, I don't want to ever pigeonhole off the cuff into just being one thing. So I just want to kind of keep an open mind and maybe have on people that I never would have had on because I was a little closed-minded. So maybe a little open-mindedness is a goal for this year.
I like that. Well, they say you can't think outside of the box until you get outside.
That's very, very
That's
true.
what I always say.
Yes.
So, Unky, how about you? We're swinging the microphone around.
Let's go. All right. I think this year, I would just sum it up into be good, do good, live good.
I love that.
And I think you actually you asked this question in our group chat about a word that we would use, and I was thinking of the word blooming because it's like flowers, but also like it was making me think of like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. Yeah, so I would say just, trying to turn everybody into a bonehead this year, which is what I call my fans, not an insult. So
I love that.
I like that, too.
It really piggybacks nicely off of Melissa's growth, too, as well. So, Jeremy, what about you?
I think Unky might be my spirit animal.
We have spirit humans.
Yeah, for me, it's to continue living my purpose.
Amen.
I feel called to this thing in a way that I can't explain. I can only sing about it. And so, it's to continue doing exactly what God's called me to do, which is to share my story in the hopes that other people will share theirs, because that's where world peace starts, I believe. So.
I love that so much.
Thank you.
Okay. How about you, Trey?
Yeah, I would say that 2025 is going to be a year of growth as well. I think that as a songwriter, as a performer, as an artist, growth is something that we can all become stagnant in. And I never want to get kind of, like you said, you gotta get out of the box to think out of the box.
Yeah.
And I just want to continue growing, get our live show as tight as possible, and spend time making music with my friends.
I love that so much. Thank you all so much for being with us here tonight. And Adam, it's sadly the time that we have to say goodbye, but it's a wrap for Over the Banks Lexington Music Awards preview show number 1. If you want to go ahead and cue up our theme music here, we've got Sarah Beth Terry leading us out with Don't Need a Cuttin', a wonderful song, tribute to Kentucky. So that's a wrap, as we said, and we thank all of our guests for being here this evening and invite you to listen to all of these songs on all platforms. And until next week, this is Renee Cobb and Adam Banks working in concert each and every week to bring you the very best this great state of Kentucky and the Appalachian region has to offer its music fans, reminding you that when words fail, music always speaks. Have a great week filled with fun, family, and of course, music.
Listen locally, and good night, everyone.
Yay! Great job.
Beside me, here I go, with all the golden underspin, just barely in the summer wind. And ooh, God's people say amen. And bluegrass don't need cutting. Oh, the sun shines bright in the green and rolling hills of my birth. And you're closer to heaven than any other place upon this earth. Bluegrass don't need cutting. Bluegrass don't need cutting.
Radio Lex only exists in our community because of the generosity